I'm going to show you how to unlock level 11, 12, 13, the 26 DSC robots you need to know, the secret to completing the how to continue investigation task, the most insane Leo build you've ever seen, the secret passwords, and the submissions and winners of the Nessa Riggs voice competition. This was so fun listening to your different voices and being able to interact with this amazing community. Thank you so much.
Use code BERZERKER in the web shop to directly support my channel's Monday giveaways. Thank you so much for your support. Let's get into the video.
These are the 26 different DSC robots that you can use to complete Step 11. Destrier, G.I. Patton, Gareth, Jesse, Galahad, Butch, Doc, Carnage, Rhino, Lancelot, Yuri, Raker, Bulwark, Harpy, Siren, Behemoth, Invader, Blitz, Nightingale, Shell, Mars, Kid, Arthur, Luchador, Rook, and Bedwear. For Step 12, you just gotta upgrade a Thunder. So we're gonna upgrade a Thunder by 1 level. See what that did? There we go. And for Step 13, you just need to get 200 kills in Extermination mode. Watch this speed. I don't know if you're prepared for this. This is crazy. I don't think you've ever seen Leo move this fast. Look at that. That was Platinum and we were just running around in a Leo. Cool, so. We're tough like that, man. We're just built different. Never seen a Leo built like this. Honestly though, I've never seen a Leo built like this. All of that with the Leo. Bam. 200 enemies killed. Join the spider hunt. Keep the Grey Swarm entertained while I'm trying to get enough data to access their logs. I'll pass everything back to you once I'm done. The passcode is below. You just need to do some counting. Whoa! Alright. And now for the results of the voice talent show for Nessa Riggs. We did have a couple submissions. It was pretty fun listening to all the different renditions of what y'all believe Nessa Riggs sounds like. So here they are. Thanks to our Discord, we've actually had a lot of people helping out with this. Thank you so much, especially someone over here named literally someone. You've been freaking awesome. So we have the code for 11, 12, and we have all the gift codes up here as well. We truly have an amazing community in the Discord, so join with the link down below. Let's start with the Fugitive. Here are the passwords to get into the Fugitive. And here we have our text from the Tortuga Brokers archive. Pilot profile, name Nessa Riggs, call sign none. Age 27, origin space tech, occupation fugitive, current affiliation free agent, distinguishing features, raven tattoo on left forearm, always wears a pre-cataclysm camera on her belt as an accessory to make a statement, ? Nessa Riggs, the catalyst behind the Grey Swarm incursion, is seen as a pariah by the corporations and as a revolutionary by pilots. Despite her precarious status, she remains an invaluable asset, having supplied data pivotal to the counteroffensive. Currently elusive, Riggs warrants close surveillance as her actions might lead us into the next breakthrough in our fight against the Grey Swarm. Here's what she looks like. And here is the first transcript. What were you doing in the DSC archives?
It's a research project.
No offense, but you don't look like a researcher to me.
None taken. Being public enemy #1 changes a person. I was keeping a low profile, so I had a bunch of free time. I delved into the swarm data I had to keep my mind busy.
And what have you learned?
The Grey Swarm was built by an arms company, years before the cataclysm.
There were hundreds of those back then, and even nowadays. All of the big 5 could be considered arms companies. What made you think of DSC in particular?
Don't know. A hunch? Also, I saw DSC logos on the Swarm Factory. I didn't give them much significance back then, but then I saw them again on Raven's black box recordings.
So you've decided to dig deeper. Here we go with part 2. Did you manage to get anything from the DSC archives in the end?
Yes, it worked out. Somehow. I prodded the files once. Denied. Tried again. Bam. Top clearance immediately.
Was Tal Mockery involved by any chance?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Any ideas who could have helped you then?
Look, I'm a full-on outlaw at this point. As long as I get any help, I just take it.
Alright. Let's set this aside for now. What have you found at DSC's?
Lots of stuff, but it was mostly fluff or encrypted. However, this seems interesting. Check it out. Perhaps you'll have a better idea about what these numbers might mean.
Nice. Nessa Part 3. Let's discuss that contact. The one that launched the Grey Swarm incursion. Do you know who is the employer?
No idea. Zero. Nada. I tried to press the broker, but he kept saying that the employer preferred to stay anonymous.
Any guesses?
Mine are as good as yours.
I mean, you clearly had more time than me to think about it.
Alright, here's my theory. The contract paid a ton, which could likely mean a corpo job. And given what I've just told you about DSC...
A cover-up.
This is how I see it. They built a time bomb half a century ago. They left it behind, ticking. And now, things have gotten hot. They needed someone to set it off so the blame isn't on them. Someone disposable.
A scapegoat.
Uh-huh. And that happened to be me. Nice to meet you.
Oh. They have a Grey Swarm video, which is actually pretty cool. A bunch of codes here in the text. Then we have sabotage. Email excerpt. Our intelligence has brought in reports on the blank project. The first takeaway is, yes, it's real. The second, we need to get a piece of that pie. Logistics are the main bottleneck in our field. Imagine what would happen if we find a way to remove the problem forever. This is what the project will result in, if it's successful. There's a hitch. The involved parties stated they don't require our services at the moment. However, we know the object's location, 75 degrees blank, and we know their supply routes. Let's do a little bit of sabotage to help them change their mind. Dang, these guys are crazy. Excerpt. The Defense and Security Conglomerate, DSC, agrees to provide the defense and security services at the object, as well as protection for all transport units. Here's the project Arcane. That's a spider. Uh-oh, DSC created them? The latest security breach has proven that the human factor is the main problem when it comes to the project's security. Our goal here is to compartmentalize the knowledge as much as we can. We propose using our latest development, codenamed Arcane. It can solve construction, it can solve transportation, it can solve defense, and most importantly, it allows us to eliminate humans from the process. This way we'll make sure that the only people that have the whole picture are the project's upper management. We already have over 100 DSC factories ready to produce it at a moment's notice across the globe. The only thing needed to proceed is the board's approval. Please let us know if you're interested and when we can set up a meeting to discuss the details. Here are the Hugo notes. This is where the two threads connect. The Grey Swarm was built by DSC to protect the project. Oh no. Oh no. Look, I've got a theory. It might be a stretch, but I need to be sure. Best case scenario, I'm not wrong, and the Grey Swarm incursion is not connected to the anomalies in any way. But if I'm right, both Earth and Mars are in grave danger. God, I hope I'm wrong. What we need the least right now is an upgraded Thunder. I'm going back to Tal. Gotta crack that Grey Swarm data. And here's a data pad. Yeah. Do you say GIF or GIF? I think GIF is like the peanut butter. If you say GIF, you're gonna get in trouble when you go to heaven and talk to Jod. Alright, let's move on to the Cataclysm. Here are the passwords. Arcane logs, text. 22 July 2075. Project Arcane initiated. Objective: defend the research facility from external interference. Coordinates blank 6 blank. 2nd December 2085. Conservative mode. Conservation mode initiated. Objective: maintain production facilities in operational status. 2nd October 2130. Security threat of extraterrestrial origin detected. Assigning label robot pilot. Setting production facilities to maximum output to prevent the security breach. Objective: enhance the defensive capacity of production facilities. 2nd February 2143. Intruder detected at SWLP 0421 facility. Target identified as a robot pilot. Project Arcane data compromise. Defensive measures have proven ineffective in preserving the integrity of production facilities. Initiating attack mode. Objective: eliminate robot pilot forces on Earth. 11 October 2143. 5 factories lost. Previous objective deemed insufficient at maintaining integrity of production facilities. Objective update: neutralize robot pilot. Central command on Mars. Utilize object at blank 06 blank to reach designation. Hugo notes 8. My theory was right, just as I feared. The Grey Swarm is about to unleash the second cataclysm. Listen to me. We need to get to that place, the ground zero. This is where it all began, and this is where it'll end. Use the coordinate numbers to open the final archive. You tell everyone about it, and I will do what I can on my side as well. Let's meet there. Here's what ground zero looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. Here's the detective. People are working hard to solve this. Pretty cool. Here's a PNG. That's Nessa Riggs. And here's the last text that we get. The Grey Swarm's taken over the ground zero warp site. And then Nessa Riggs said that we've run out of options, Theseus. Prepare for an orbital strike. Uh-oh.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. 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 I killed it. I killed it, it's murder.